Hello, 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 my darlings. How are you? I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling pretty blue. What you think? I love all this blue today. And then I have a friend that's going to Paris, and it just made me think about this pen. I'm sure I've had this pen maybe however many years, 60, maybe 50 years. My Paris pen. Anyway, we're talking about 65 and older. We're talking about Georgianne's life. Oh my goodness gracious, Georgianne and her life. I was in the dollar store, my favorite place, and the one over at Greenbrier, and I was talking to the ladies about the 65 and older, and this one woman asked me, "What do you talk about?" I said, "I talk about everything. Actually, how it relates to my life, the 65 and older, and how does that relate to Georgianne? What's going on with my friends? Oh, child, you looking kind of something today. I got up early. I got up before noon. Oh God. Anyway, cause I stay up all night. Anyway, so she said, I asked her, well, what would you like for me to talk about? She said, women being submissive to their husbands. Well, I can understand that whole submission thing. It's just the word itself, the verb. It needs to have a different tone. Being submissive to your husband. When people say that, they don't add the second part that the husband has to be submissive to God. So it's as much love as he gives the Lord, it's the same love he gives his wife. It's the reason why she would want to be submissive without using that vocabulary word submissive. It's a reciprocity of giving and receiving, so that, to me, like, I don't like that word, but I understand what they're saying. It's not something where you tell me what to do. That's not what they mean. But when you say it out loud and you say submissive, people don't get the understanding. I think I need a little more light. Maybe something. Okay. Anyway, people don't understand that. So I don't want to talk about that today. I think I need a counselor, maybe some counselors to come on. I think I'm going to start having people on. People ask if they come on with me. I don't particularly want to be on with anybody because I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to get into, what I have on today. You got to have, I got this noise on today because I just wanted to put the jade on one more day. And so if you got somebody else on, you got to just tone down. And I don't want to tone down all the time. So we're talking about 65 and older. And we were talking about default aging. And I was explaining, you got homework. So I hope you're working on your homework. Let me back up. Ding. Your homework. Of course you did who you are. You got everything about who you are. I am, one word after that. I am, one word after that. And then I asked you to look at your list of goals and aspirations. Goals and aspirations. Let me underline the word aspirations. When you get to be 65 and you say you have aspirations, you probably don't need to say that out loud. Unless you just need to have those aspirations, write them down, and be about the business of attaining them. You see, because you might have somebody that you love dearly that would take your dream and turn it into a nightmare. I've had that. Don't do that. Just have your aspirations, have your I am and your aspirations, and then they'll work out, manifest themselves, and before you know it, let your achievements announce you. Let your event announce you. I don't know what's going on with this. Let your events announce you. Let your like my daughter now. We will open beauty shops and open things, and then people will say, "I didn't know you all something something something." Well, what we're gonna do? Announce it? Let me tell you what happened. 65. We opened something, and we were standing in front of it, and a person saw that we had opened it. And you know what the next thing is? Some inspectors came. I knew that person was not one of our people that loved us, and they sent the inspectors out. And we were like, why are you here? And they said, well, we got a call. And I just, you know what I'm saying? You understand. It's just something about, oh, the Willie Lynch theory is for real. They did a good job on us. Every other nationality, they can hate one another, but they come together for wealth and for growth and for everything. We hate one another and don't come together for a freaking thing. Isn't that sad? But anyway, I digress. I'm just talking about how you have to go ahead and do things because you want to do them. And that's what I'm all about. I'm trying to reach through here and just yank off all those old ideas and say, come on, get up, let's get going. Let's have a parade, and don't let anybody rain on your parade. Don't let anybody rain on your, and how do you do that? How do you do that, 65? I just told you, let your accomplishments announce who you are. Don't even talk about your aspirations out loud. What I tell you about that pen and paper, pen still works. These still work. And this still works. You write it down. Every time you're somewhere, you pull it out. You think about what you want to do. And do it. Find out how to do it. Get on the phone and ask somebody. Go get those kids that just want to see you once a week or once a month to get some money. And while you got them there for that month, before you give them the money, ask them how to do A, B, and C, okay? Ask them how to do 1, 2, and 3. That's what you do. You see, so you can get the information. So you can add that to your aspiration list. 65, this thing called default aging, that's over for this group. We don't do default aging. That's from my new friends that don't know me. They have a book. I don't know them and they don't know me. Called Super Aging. And I've learned that default aging, I showed you, you go back and look, you'll see where default aging is, I'm 65, I retired, I'm done. Okay, what next? Oh, well, I just sit here and wait to see because, it's time to die. Who said that? Who said it was time to die? Who appointed you God? Do you know you have at least 20 more years? 20, do you know what you can do in 20 years? You can start a business. You can start that business you wanted to do. You could travel around the world. It's so much you can do. Just think you have 20 years. You're 65, you got at least the 85 before you get tired. So you got 20 years. So I need you to do a 20-year plan. Who ever heard of such a thing? They think we are ludicrous. Well, if I am, I got some friends with me. These two people right here. We the ludicrous group. Hey, ludicrous. We the ludicrous group. Because we're saying you got at least 20 more years. So let's plan what we're going to do. What are you going to do with those 20 years? What are you going to do with those 20 years? When I was 65, I didn't even remember I was 65. It was no thought because you still got energy. And you still, what am I going to do? I mean, you got so much energy. And I want you to take that energy and put it somewhere and keep that ball rolling. Okay, speaking of balls. Oh, let me see where I'm going with this. I'm going with this way. Skates have balls, right? And they roll. And you skate, and you skate, and you skate, and you skate. And I watched that on my phone from people called Skate Light. And why am I talking about it? Like it's a delicious piece of cake from Sammy's. Because I still want to skate at 81. I want to skate so badly. I'm just asking, Lord, do you have a skating rink in heaven? I want to get the little walker and hold on to it. I just want to get out there one more time, but I can't figure it out because I need to have a helmet or I need my head checked. Which one is it? Something up here. But I'm 16. I'm 16. I'm 16. You know how Dorothy clicked her heels? I'm 16. I'm 16. I'm 16. This controls everything. But the last time I skated, I was in my 40s, and I fell like flat. Bam! Minor concussion. She didn't do that anymore. But I want to do it. So I watch Skate Like. So I'm saying, like, I can tell you this because I don't know you, but you're learning more about me. But I can share this with you because you're 65. You understand what it means to still want to do stuff. How about golfing? You can always golf. And play tennis. You can always play. I haven't played tennis and I don't know when. That'd be something to do. And they got this new thing, pickleball. I don't know why they're making a big deal out of it. It looks like tennis to me. It looks like badminton to me. I don't know. But it's good. Whatever it is that turns you on. I love to bowl. I like to go to the bowling alley and just say, ooh, they say, ooh, I could beat her any day. I love fooling people. My trophies are in there. Oh, my one trophy is in there anyway. But what is it you like to do? What is it? Do that. So we're just not gonna so anyway, let me go back to the dollar store. While I was in the dollar store, I asked people to join this station and subscribe. I need people to subscribe. So please ask people to subscribe, put comments, hit like. It's all kind of things to do underneath here. So please hit like if you like. I hope you like. And then subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, call your friends. Get 5 people. If everybody get 5 people, send the link to 5 people and tell them to just push subscribe. It'll be good. All right, so what else I want to talk to you about? Let's talk about this whole homework. Your homework is to sit down and write out or get you a budget first. I need you to get a budget. We're going to budget our money so we can do more with it. Besides, give it to all those children that come to you for the money because they're spending theirs. Cut them off. Cut them off. Because you got to, how you going to do all the things that you want to do if you're giving all your money away? That's why you can't go anywhere. You can't do anything because you're giving the money back to young people who can go get a second job. Hello? Yes. They can do something else. Unless, do I need to do more? Oh, God. I can't do no more. I've done everything I know how to do. Anyway, you need the money. I need you to get your paper and put down the places, how much you pay, and see where all your money going. You know, I think in the Bible, with my Bible people, is that Bible though? That may not be bad. Where you go, so your heart is also. I think Bishop Davis did a sermon one time before he was Bishop Davis. He was Pastor Davis at Big Buffalo AME Church, where I am a member, trustee emeritus. And Bishop Davis, if I remember, the sermon was to get your checkbook. Back then we wrote checks. I know some of you all don't know what those are, but back then you wrote checks. And then you wrote out the bills, and or when you wanted to buy something. And he said, look in your checkbook and see where most of your checks went, and that's where your heart is. I looked in my checkbook. I went to work for these people. Lord and Taylor. My checkbook said Lord and Taylor, Lord and Taylor, Lord and Taylor. There was no bill. I wasn't paying, I was paying a bill, but I was shopping Lord and Taylor, Lord and Taylor, Lord and Taylor. I love that store. I wish we had it back. Lord and Taylor. You know, this Lord, they talking about the Lord, right? You ever hear the story about Lord and Taylor? They really named it Lord for God Almighty. Okay. Lord and Taylor. Anyway, so you got to look and see where your money's going in your homework. Once you see where your money's going, you cut back on some of that money because we're gathering money for our big dinner or lunch we're having, or for our foreign travel, or for our cruise. Now, I'm not a cruise person. I do not understand what you get being on some water and you can't see land. When I get my yacht, my yacht is the Ruth Lee E, Rutli, and then the E by itself. is waiting for me. I don't know where she is, but she knows I'm coming for her. If you want to buy it for me, go right ahead. But anyway, it's going to cruise up and down the waters where I can see land. We're not going all the way to the Bahamas. We're going, and when I can't see land anymore, we're going to turn around and we're going to cruise back. I already got the music already, everything. Yes. So anyway, I know you all are just laughing at me. Anyway, you got to have some kind of dreams. You got to have some dreams. So what are you going to buy? You're going to get this money to go on a cruise, or you're going to get this money to go to the meal I want you to have. So first thing I said is that 65 and older, get your group together. You need a $400 or $500 meal. That's not for 10 people. No. That's maybe for 3 people. $500 maybe will cover 3 people. Maybe 4 if that person just gets salad. They're not a meat eater. You're going to go to Gavin's, Gavin. I think he's still open. It's a black chef on 10th. Or you can go to Ocean Air up on Peachtree. Or you can go to Four Seasons. I think that's on 14th. Or I need some more high-end places. Just high-end. And then you're going to get Uber Black. Or Uber, or what is that one? Lyft Black. But Uber Black. So you can have a nice, big, something kind of car. You know, we don't do limos anymore, baby. We do SUVs, shiny, you know. I want you to get some nice, all this. Luxurious. Okay? And then I want you to, 3 of you. You get the money. Once you collect the money, so everybody's money. So let's say everybody saved $150. All right? That's about $450. Okay. So you take that money and go buy an American Express. I think they'll let you have one, maybe $500 on the card. A $500 American Express or Visa card. And when you get ready to pay, you're not looking all crazy at one another. Did you bring the card? Make sure the person has the card. And when you pay, you just put the card down. And it's going to be forfeit. You're not getting much back. You might as well go and leave that for the tip. Especially if you go Lobster Bar on Far Road. Is it Far Road? Right. In these high-end places, you want to stay in the city. Well, maybe you want to go out. I think it's a place, Rays on the River. You got just 3 people you might, for that $400, $500, maybe 3 people. I don't know, they might have lunch menus at these places. Call. They still have telephones. You got that phone. Can I talk to you about the phone? 65 and older. Okay. That free phone, 65 and older. We gonna save that, and then we gonna go get us another phone called a smartphone, and we're gonna pay. See, because we changing our money, right? We're changing our money, so we're gonna have money for the smartphone, and on this smartphone, you're gonna have email, right? And you're gonna be able to. You're gonna have a Wi-Fi. It's gonna come with the phone, so you can look up information. We're gonna take little classes on that. Your little crew that you're getting. So you got 3 over here, and you got 3 over here, and you got 3 over here. Come on, 65. You know, so you got some work to do before I turn you all the way loose. You got the homework to find out who you are. You got the goals and aspirations, all right? And you got the money, all right? And then now, and we're not gonna be a long time saving that money. You're gonna have enough money if you stop and look at where you're spending all your money. All right? And who you giving it away to. See? So we got our plan. And then we're gonna do one of these 3 things. So first we start with just the high-end dinner with the American Express card that you have purchased, or the Visa card. Don't let anybody go. No. You go to a store where they sell these kind of things. Don't send anybody. You go where you can see it. They have them at Kroger, and they have them at Publix, and the CVS, I think, may have them. But you want to go to one of the major stores and get you a card and buy the card so you can have the card ready. So now, if you don't want to do this, you can do a trial run. We can go to the varsity. If your stomach and your that medication we're gonna try to get you off of, unless that you have to have it, but let you have a varsity. But if you don't go to varsity, you can go, if you're over on the southwest side of town, you can go to Gasho's, I think that's the name of her place, over here, or Baltimore's. And just get 3 people. For Baltimore, you need about $300, maybe $100 each. And for Gasho's breakfast, you're going to need about $55 for breakfast. Yes, for eggs and bacon and toast. $55 each. Don't come with me. I don't do. You do all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a different lifestyle. You're gonna go and see people, talk to people, see some people you've never seen before. You might meet somebody in there you always wanted to meet. You know, it's just something that, and you're not doing this all the time. Now, we're not paying $55 for some breakfast all the time. This is we got once a quarter. All right, 4 times a year we're gonna do something. 4 times a year we're going out once a quarter. You got a whole quarter to get ready. You see, now we know we're getting into Christmas and the holidays, so this may not be this is the time to work on the inside. But when January 2024 come, baby, you're not gonna be 65 anymore. You're going on 66. Those numbers start changing. There's gonna be some new people that's gonna be 65. All those 55s are going to be 56, getting close to 60. Life is going on. Life is moving. And what are you doing? No. Tony Gaskin and I just align myself to him. We are about the business of making sure or helping or encouraging you to have a great life. God put you here. Oh my God, he put us here. You know, you once was somebody's little baby. Somebody, kissed on you, somebody changed your diaper, somebody put lotion and rubbed on you to get you where you are today. And what are you doing for yourself now? Well, it's that same lotion, that same kiss, that same love. Please. 4 times a year, we're going to go out. 65, you got it now? All right, so I haven't turned you loose. I let you go out last weekend. Yeah, some of y'all not ready yet. All right, so we haven't even gotten to the dating part. I can't even get to the dating part because I can't get you. We're in preparation. You're in preparation stage. Georgianne is still in preparation stage herself. You know, I can't wait. I sent a message to my person who hasn't given me permission to say who he is, the new studio. I'm so excited. I am. I'm so ready to sing. I need to get back in here and start playing. Something happened today. Something I didn't know. This is one of my favorite songs that I wrote this specifically for somebody. And the reason why I wrote this for this person is because the person was going out the door. And the way he turned around and looked back at me, he didn't look back at me like he normally looked back at me. He looked back at me like, damn. Let me rethink this. I really think I like her. You know how people just look back? You know how he looked back and said, you know? And then I said, to myself. And so anyway, I wrote the song, Something Happened Today. Something I didn't know. But now, I've been singing so long now, I still haven't gotten it out. But this song right here is a good wedding song. I didn't know that. I wasn't trying to marry anybody. No. But it turned out, you just don't know what sparks you. You know, especially this line, before I knew it, I had your name. I don't know, it wouldn't have been a bad idea to be married to the person, but I wasn't trying to marry anybody. But this is a good song. So I can't wait. So I haven't done this song. I haven't done Choose me. Doom, 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 doom. So the songs and the music are from a play I wrote called Ain't Nobody Dancing. I came up with this idea for the play Ain't Nobody Dancing way back when there's two ladies I love dearly. I talked to them about doing the play with them. I called them together and we started talking about it. But then I got impatient and I didn't want to do that anymore. And just I went into my Leo youth something younger self and said, I want this to be a musical. I want music. And so I wrote the play without them and I added music. And the songs are from the play Ain't Nobody Dancing. I haven't talked about doing the play. I don't know if the play is even apropos for today. It may be, I don't know. It's about couples, black couples, two black couples in a club, Mr. V's. It wasn't, I don't say Mr. V's, but that's what I based it on, Mr. V's. But the music I love, so Choose Me would, came out of that. And then, Lord, 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 show me my mate. Because women went to the club, men would, but the music is still apropos for people go to the club. You know, I went to dance. Some go to drink. Some go to people watch. And some go for the hookup. So the song, Lord, 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 show me my mate. And then the other one, Choose Me, doom, 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 doom. So those two songs came from Ain't Nobody Dancing. I try to get Kenny Leon to just look my way. I've been knowing him so long, but when people grow, they grow up, they grow out. I mean, he's Tony Award winning. Why would he look back over here? We talking about don't look back. Well, he ain't trying to look back over here at me, but just the idea, I just want him to look at, I don't know, just look at the play. But I'm not bothering anybody. I'm just gonna bother Georgianne. As soon as I put this out there, somebody call and tell him, don't, when Georgianne call, don't take her phone call. Because that's how people are. But this song right here, I love. Something happened today. So this didn't come from the play. This came from a person. So you get inspired from all kind of ways. And that's where I'm ending up with you. I want you to be inspired. I want to inspire you and have your spirit just soar. And you say, I can do that. Do you remember when you first learned to ride a bicycle? You couldn't wait for them to let go. Well, you may have fallen. But I can do it. I can do it. You riding your bicycle. Of course, all parents hold on to that bicycle. Because we don't want you to fall, because we know what the fall is going to feel like. Once you learn to ride and you fall, then okay, well, you fell. We kiss the moon and make it better, go on. But with that first fall, we don't want you to have that. But anyway, so I'm still holding on to your bicycle right now. I am, because I don't want you to fall. I want you to get it together and be 65, because you got 20 years. You got 20 more years, 65. Is anybody ever told you that? This is so pretty. I got on so much pretty stuff. Anybody ever told you that you have 20 more years? Have you thought about, and you say, I'm 65, I'm 65. No. We're 65 going forward. We're not talking about that anymore. You got 20 more years. 70. You got 20 more years. Not 80. Mrs. Hill is going to be 100, and Mr. Moore is going to be 100. So, I mean, I don't know. I got at least 19. Maybe I got 10. I don't know what I got. I just want my last quarter to be fun. I had looked forward to my last quarter being fun and enjoyable and, caring and all that stuff. And it's still going to be that. It still is that. I'm just doing it by myself, because that's what you got to do sometimes. So enjoy, my darlings. It's Wednesday, Bible study day. My daughter has a good Bible study. Gaines Chapel AME Church in Phoenix City, Alabama. They have a good Bible study. My son-in-law is very good. Raymond Swafford, and my daughter, Evelyn Sanders Swafford. Hey, Nalea Swafford. Anyway, get you in a good Bible study. Or you can do a Bible study. Now, the Bible study is Anita K. Johnson. Ooh, do y'all know Anita? Y'all ever let Anita pray for you? Y'all got some people, listen, 65. I hope you got some folk praying with you and for you. And you praying for yourself. Don't leave that out. Because we made 65. You think you made 65 because you who you are? You're not crazy like that, are you? No, you made 65 because of God Almighty. Some prayers from some grandmamas and some big mamas, some aunties and them. And then your own prayers and your own belief. And that's why you're going to make them 20 more years. You got Georgianne now. I'll help you get there. All righty, catch up with me. Today is Wednesday. It's October the 11th, maybe, 2023. You know what? I had it all wrong. I had Wednesday yesterday. I don't know. You all, it'll say on the thing what it is. You don't have to worry about it. I love you. I love you, love you, love you. Don't forget, super aging as opposed to default aging. You got at least 20 more years. Love you, and you can't do anything about it.